Welcome back to One Big Table, friends. Celeriac is back. I'm very fond of this brain-like, odd-shaped looking vegetable. And since it's getting a little cold outside, we're gonna make a beautiful soup. Making soup has become one of my favorite things to do over the years. It's a one-pot wonder where you can pour all your love into, and it's lots of fun to make. But let's start from building our flavor. A nice pinch of salt. We're gonna allow the onions to cook for maybe 10-15 minutes on very low heat. You're gonna notice the onions are gonna become translucent. No, you don't want any color. We're really extracting flavor at this point and create a really nice background, a really nice frame for the celeriac and for the yams to sit on. The soup is gonna be vegan, it's gonna be gluten-free, but it's also gonna be delicious. Work out late, see your fate, never gonna go to work out for one day. No more shoes, no more blues, walking down the street in the sunlight, drinking booze. Drinking booze to the morning. Work out late, see your fate, never gonna go to work. Perfect, so my celeriac is ready. I'm just gonna chop up my yam roughly. The soup is going to be puree, so I'm not too worried that each piece is exactly the same. But if you're in a rush, the smaller the yams and the celeriac are cut, then the faster the soup is going to cook. And that can be something to keep in mind. I'm just going to have a quick look at my onions here. They're going translucent. I can really smell the flavors. I'm just going to boost up the flavor even a little bit more with a little bit of cumin. Just a small handful. A little bit of mustard seeds. About a teaspoon. Just a splash of coriander. About a teaspoon. I'm gonna add just a little bit of more olive oil and also a nice pinch of salt. Now, it's always important when you're making a soup to allow the flavors to develop as much as possible. And I find that a simple way to do just that is to allow all the ingredients to roast in the pan with just a little bit of olive oil. I haven't added any water. To really caramelize the flavors and really boost up all those elements, all these different elements that we want to find. I'm gonna roast the ingredients off like this for maybe 10 more minutes. It's a good time to give a quick clean to the kitchen. I really enjoy simple flavors in the kitchen, and I also really enjoy simple cooking techniques. Cooking shouldn't be trouble, everything should flow easily, and sometimes it's just a matter of remembering how and when to allow the flavors to develop. It's looking nice in my pot, I'm ready to add water. I'm just going to add enough water to cover everything. Let's crank up the heat now. Prendi questa mano, zingara, dimmi che futuro avrò. Both the celeriac and the yams are nice and soft at this point, so I'm just going to turn it off, let it cool down for a second before I puree. The soup is ready, it's looking beautiful. We're just gonna do a quick taste test. Never remember where the spoons are. It's so silky from the yams. There are all the spices that kind of come through, and there is a slight licorice flavor of the beautiful celeriac. I'm just gonna add just a little bit more salt. That's it. We're ready to play. Of course. And that's it, the soup is ready. A few whole cumin seeds would be the perfect garnish for it, but I don't have any today. So all is left to do is just to enjoy this beautiful soup, eat local, and celebrate the flavors of the harvest with one big table. And stay tuned for next week for the fourth and last episode of this mini-series. For now, buon appetito.
Se tu la parla miezza americano, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come te viene in capo di I love you.